Good morning, everybody. I hope everybody is having a good morning so far. Please like, share, and subscribe. I will be doing a sign reading. So I'm going to shuffle these cards up, and whatever sign come out, that will be the sign I will be doing. If it happens to come out and I've already done it, it will just be a bonus read for that sign. So take whatever resonate and leave the rest. Shuffle these cards out one time for the one time. And then we'll get into this same thing. Alright, Spirit, who could this reading be for? Who could this reading be for? Who could this reading be for, Spirit? Let's see. So this is going to be a Pisces reading. So we got the Page of Cups in the upright Pisces energy. So Pisces, you could be listening to your intuition at this time. Or you could be more in your childlike energy. You could be trying to heal your inner child, or your intuition could be guiding you to heal your inner child. So you could be more sensitive at this time. You could be dreaming a lot as well. So your spirit guides could be trying to speak to you in your dreams, show you things. So you could be listening to this inner guidance that you're receiving. You could be communicating with spirit, allowing spirit to guide you and give you messages. You could be psychic, or you could just have a strong intuition. Now, you could also be crushing on someone, have love for someone that you're wanting to give. You could be wanting to give them some sort of joyful news, either about you crushing on them or about something your intuition has told you. Maybe you were dreaming up about this person. Any more for the Pisces? What else for the Pisces spirit? So we got moving on in a reverse. So Pisces, you could not be wanting to move on from someone or something. This could be someone's destiny, or you could not be wanting to accept your destiny. Now, maybe your intuition has told you, or your spirit guides told you in a dream about someone's destiny, or they could have showed you someone's destiny, and you could be having trouble accepting what that is. So you could be trying to cause them to be stagnant, or you could feel like whatever this person's destiny is will have you stagnant. Or you could just not be liking what you see in this dream if this is about your because you could not be understanding or just not liking whatever it is that you are seeing about your own destiny. We got rest in the upright. So you may need to get some rest. You could be in fear over whatever your spirit guides have been showing you or guiding you, or you could be in fear when it comes to healing your inner child. So you could be having trouble with that. You could be stressed out. You could be mentally overloaded because of the downloads you could be getting. So you could just be called to relax and rest at this time. Meditate on what you're getting in regards to these messages. So if you're not understanding what you're being guided to do, or not being able to understand the messages that you are receiving, maybe you need to meditate more, Pisces. You could have Libra in your chart as well. Or you could be dealing with the Libra. And then we have Judgment in the upright. So you could be getting judged or feel like you're getting judged. Now, this could be someone that you're crushing on that you feel like you're being judged by. Now, if this is you just judging yourself over healing your inner child or something that you're being shown, you feel like you need to self-evaluate. So you could be not understanding, you could be confused because you're actually awakening. So this could be a renewal period. So you could be very tired at this time, needing to renew, feel a sense of renewal. So you could be decisive about something as well. You could be decisive about a crush. Maybe you're crushing on somebody and you don't know if they feel the same about you. And like I said, you could have been shown something in your dreams about this person or just been dreaming about this person heavy lately. Now, if you're away from home, you could also be homesick. But either you could be judging this person or you could feel like they were too quick to judge you, Pisces. And you feel like either you need forgiveness from this person. If you were the one that was having a hard time with accepting their destiny, and you could have tried to cause them to be stagnant because you were having a hard time accepting their destiny, and now you're feeling like you need forgiveness from this person. Then we have travel and news in the reverse. Sagittarius energy. Now, you could be returning from a trip or a vacation, and it could be bad timing. You could have went on a trip with a Sagittarius energy. Now, this could be bad timing because maybe something happened during these travels or you received some sort of news from or about a Sagittarius. Now, either you were traveling with this Sag or you could have traveled alone or with someone else. And during your return from this trip or vacation, you could have either seen something or heard about something about this Sagittarius. And this could have caused you to have a lack of motivation to return home. So this could be someone that you have a home with, whoever this Sag is, and whatever news that you receive, you're no longer wanting to go home to this person, even though you being on this trip or vacation could have made you homesick. You could have been ready to go back home until you heard or saw whatever you heard or saw. So maybe you were guided to end a trip quicker than you wanted to. So this could be all about you being guided, you realizing that you're having an awakening and that your intuition is actually strong. So maybe you got the download about something and it was actually true. So that could be upsetting you, Pisces, that whatever you received in these messages or while you were dreaming about a person could have came true. So now after you saw what you saw or got the information that you got about this Sagittarius, you could feel like you should have just stayed on the trip longer instead of coming back early. So we got the Wheel of Fortune in the reverse. So You could feel like you have bad luck due to a Sagittarius. You could be in a lot of turmoil, chaos due to this Sagittarius energy. You could feel like you have a lack of control of something or of this Sagittarius. So you could feel like they're out of control. They do what they want. You could feel like they like to interfere. So they could like to interfere in you having a good time or you trying to rest and rejuvenate. So this could be some unwelcome change of whatever this is that this Sagittarius has done. And then we have defeat in the upright. So you could feel defeated by this Sagittarius. Or you could feel defeated by an Aquarius. Maybe you know about something that a Sagittarius and an Aquarius has done together that could have caused you or someone else bad luck and turmoil. So either you could be feeling like a failure or this Aquarius could be feeling like a failure. They could be trying to surrender from whatever it is that they were doing and trying to make a change. Or Pisces, you could have Aquarius in your chart and you could be feeling like this failure, surrendering, making a change. So this could be the unwelcome change. You could be walking away from this Sagittarius, self-sacrificing. You feel like this would be self-sabotaging behavior from you making the choice to walk away from this person, even after their inappropriate behavior. Now, either you had inappropriate behavior on this trip or vacation and this Sagittarius received the news about it, or this Sagittarius had some inappropriate behavior and you received the news about it, or you could have got home and saw something you didn't want to see. So either you could be the deceptive one or this Sagittarius could be the deceptive one. But if you're the one that's walking away, I would say it's the Sagittarius. And there could have been a lack of communication. So maybe you popped up on this person and, like I said, saw something that you didn't want to see, didn't think you would see, or vice versa. Now, maybe this is someone who is very aggressive, a bully. They like to intimidate people and cause people pain. You could have caught this Sagittarius doing something against someone, trying to bully them, intimidate them, and cause them pain. So you could have seen this Sagittarius doing some sort of witchcraft or something to try and turn someone's will upside down, to cause them bad luck because they want to defeat this person because they could know that you have a crush on them. So they could either have this Aquarius in their chart, or you can, or they could have been working with an Aquarius to do this work on someone. And then we have decision in the upright. Libra energy again. So you could have Libra in your chart, or you could be dealing with a Libra. So you may need to make a decision, Pisces, when it comes to a Libra or someone with Libra in their chart. You could be wanting to come and have a truce with them, let them know what's been going on. But you could be sitting on a crossroads with this decision. You could feel like it's difficult. Maybe you don't want to tell this person what's been going on because you don't know how they're going to react. So you could be stressed out by this decision. You could be stressed out if you have a choice in love between a Libra and a Sagittarius. Maybe this Sagittarius is someone that you've been with for a while, even though you could be crushing on this Libra energy. But you could be torn between the two relationships. And you know, these two are pretty much opposition. So your loyalty could be divided. You could have different loyalty to each of these people. So you could feel like this is a very painful decision that you have to make, but you could be knowing that you have to make it. Now, maybe you feel like if you leave the Sagittarius, you will have bad luck, or they will cause you to have bad luck because you can know that this is someone that likes to dab in witchcraft or spell work. Anymore for the sign of Pisces, and you could probably know that this person will want to retaliate on you and do work on you as well. So you could be really stressed out on making this decision, but maybe you know you need to leave this person because of whatever it is that you saw or heard. And we have making investments in the upright. So you could be making investments. You could be making investments with a Taurus. This could be someone that you do business with, or this could just be the energy of something that you've been investing in. But things could be coming to fruition for you. Your hard work could be paying off. So you could be seeing some harvest, getting a reward, getting profit from manifesting off of this idea, or this idea finally came into manifestation. Or you could have reached a goal that you had in regards to whatever this is that you've been investing in. So you could have watched this grow, and you could have been nurturing it. So you could have been putting into something and just watching it grow, watching it stack up. Maybe you've been saving to try and leave a situation. Now, your intuition could be telling you that you need to leave a situation, but like I said, you could be afraid because you don't want this Sagittarius doing work on you, because you could have seen this person do work on someone else to cause them turmoil, chaos, and bad luck in their life. And like I said, you could know that they're going to do the same thing to you. So this could be what's making you afraid. And we have recognition in the reverse. So there could be a Leo involved in this some way, somehow. They could have been watching someone else's investments, wanting them to be a failure, wanting them to be at a disadvantage because they don't want them to get recognition. So they could have had ill intentions when it came to someone. I don't know if this is a friend, a family member, whoever this Leo is that you know. You could know that they've been watching someone else's investments and trying to make this person seem like they are a disgrace, or like you are a disgrace for trying to pursue this person. And it's all because they don't want this person to get recognition. So they could have been speaking ill of the person that you want to go towards. Maybe they are trying to make it seem like they will be a bad investment and you shouldn't go towards that person. So they could be trying to alter your decision making. Maybe they're telling you that if you go towards this person that you will be a failure and you will be at a disadvantage. Now this could be a page of pentacles and an upright Virgo energy. So if there is a Leo that's speaking ill of this person to you, Pisces, I wouldn't listen, because this energy is actually a good investment. This is a investment card and it's in the upright. So whoever this page of pentacles is, even if they were at a time of bad luck, they were around a lot of chaos and turmoil because of the work that was being done on them, they could be soon getting good news and worldly affairs. They could be having a solid beginning, and they could be setting goals for themselves, making plans, laying the groundwork, and taking advantage of opportunities. So they could be very consistent in whatever they're investing in, and they definitely have a bright future in whatever this is. So whoever is speaking ill of them and saying that they're a failure, if not you, or that you will fail from going towards this person, or just speaking ill of them, I wouldn't listen, because they're actually a good investment. And then we have apathy and upright. So there could be a Cancer also involved in this. This could be someone that you guys work with. So either you were in a business or have a business with either family and friends that you're amongst, but there could be a Cancer that's involved in this as well, but they could be in regret because they could have tried to offer you love, offer you an opportunity, but you could have rejected this person's offer. So they could be viewing this as a missed opportunity. They could feel stagnant at this time. They could be very negative, very depressed and bored because you rejected their offer. Or this Virgo could have rejected a Cancer's offer. And this person could be in regret because they missed this offer. Pisces, you could have Cancer in your chart as well if this is you. Hello. So it could go both ways. You could just know of this Cancer. Know that this Cancer went towards this Virgo and got rejected. Or you could have Cancer in your chart, Pisces, and because you were crushing on this person, you could have offered them and got rejected. Hello, Grand Rising. Morning. Now, you could have other offers if this is you, but you could be bored with these other offers, or whoever this Cancer is, if this is just someone that you know that you're around, they could have other offers, but they're not wanting those offers. They're bored with the offers because they actually wanted this Virgo. Or this could be you, Pisces. Take it how it resonates. Whoa. So we got potential for abundance in the reverse. The Ace of Pentacles in the reverse. So whoever this Cancer is, they could feel like they got rejected because they have a lack of money, poor financial control, and loss of opportunities. Or because this Cancer got rejected, They could have tried to make a earth sign towards Virgo Capricorn, have a lack of money, poor financial control, and lose opportunities because they rejected them. Now, this could be the reason why this Virgo could be in this Page of Pentacles. If this is the earth sign that is lacking money and could have lost opportunities, it could have been all because they rejected a Cancer energy that you could know, Pisces. And then we have the Knight of Swords in the reverse. Aquarius energy again. So whoever this Aquarius is that could have possibly worked with this Sagittarius that you are with, they could have also missed the opportunity with someone with this Virgo energy. So they could be feeling like they're out of this person's control. So they wanted this person to not have control over their own will, because whoever this Aquarius is, they feel left behind by this person. So they could be being rude and hurtful to this person. So there could be several options of this Virgo that they have rejected. And these people could be not wanting them to do well in life, not wanting them to have money and opportunities, because they could be in their feelings of getting rejected. So these could be people that can't handle rejection. They don't like to be left behind. And then we have the Tower in the reverse. So yeah, whoever these people are that's in their feelings about being rejected, Pisces, they could be resisting change. They could be trying to avoid a disaster and postponing the inevitable. So they could be trying to avoid loss because they know that they're going to lose, trying to make this person lose, because this person could have not done anything to these people, but left them behind to work on themselves, to invest in themselves. Thank you. So these people could be trying to do some sort of spell work, witchcraft, to try to stop things from turning around for them. Maybe they know that since they tried to turn someone else's will upside down, that's what's going to happen to them, because they could see that this person is actually in the upright. Things are going well for them, like they're actually making progress when it comes to some sort of investment that they've been making. So they see this as bad news. And we got the Knight of Pentacles in the upright. So they could have been doing something on a routine to this person. Now, whoever the Capricorn is in all of this, they could be feeling like they're practical, someone who is loyal, or they could have been loyal to these people. I don't know if these offers or these suitors wanted to go to this Capricorn energy to have something done so that they would do something on a routine. But whoever the Capricorn is has been loyal to this. They feel like they are responsible for either someone's money or for these people if they take a loss because they chose to do something on a routine, or if this Capricorn energy is the one that's in this Ace of Pentacles in a reverse. They could be feeling like it's these people's fault that they are losing money and losing opportunities because they had them do something towards this Virgo energy on a routine. So they could be on the defense from these people, and the fact that they got them to do this work, knowing that this person did nothing to them but reject their offers for their better judgment and better good. But they could be feeling like since they got paid to do this work on this person, that they need to finish what they start. So they could not be stopping because they feel like they're not getting any other opportunities anywhere else. So they need to continue doing the work that they've been doing on a routine when it comes to this person. So if they keep giving this person money to do this work, they're going to keep doing it because they need the money, whoever the Capricorn is. And we got balance in the reverse, also Capricorn energy. Now, I don't know if you know this, Capricorn energy, Pisces, but you could just be getting the downloads about what's been going on or who's been doing what, and that your person could have actually been involved in this because, like I said, they know that you have a crush on someone, so they could be working with these people to try to stop this person's will because they don't want you going towards this person. But the Capricorn now, they could be having a lack of balance, a lack of organization. They could be headed towards poverty if they don't stop doing this work on a routine. So they could be making poor financial decisions, and the poor financial decisions is for them to continue accepting this money to do work on this Virgo energy, knowing that it either keep backfiring on these people or on this practitioner. If the Capricorn is the practitioner and these people are just going to this practitioner to pay for work, this practitioner could be getting hit first. And now, since they're headed towards poverty because they refuse to stop, because they keep getting paid what little they're getting paid by these people to do this work, they feel like they need to finish what they start, but they keep losing money. So as quick as it comes in, it goes right out, right back out. And then we got anxiety in the upright. So Pisces, you could have anxiety because you could know about this, or you could know these people that's been doing this. So you could be involved with these people in some way, shape, form, or you could just know them. So you could be fearing something, or you could still just be focusing on this choice that you know you have to make, but you could have bad anxiety about this. And you could be filled up with negative emotions over finding out whatever you found out in regards to what this Sagittarius has been doing with these people. So you could be very unhappy, on the verge of collapse because you really don't know what to do. You could have the inability to cope or face life. You could be having a lot of mental pain, a lot of guilt, regret, and remorse. Maybe you feel like you should have made a decision a long time ago, and because you didn't make that decision, you could be regretting that. You could be regretting dealing with a person. Maybe you feel like this person has been doing work on you as well all along to cause you mental pain as well. Any more for the sign of Pisces, Spirit? For Pisces. Any more? So we got the Magician in a reverse. So, like I said, these people could have definitely been doing work, and they could have been doing work on you as well, off the strength of this Sagittarius, because they wanted to have you in an illusion, Pisces. So they wanted to deceive you, wanted you to be surrounded by negativity, wanted you to waste your talents. If you're someone that's very talented, they could have wanted you to waste your talents, be stuck in an illusion, deceive yourself, be negative, have negative thoughts. Now, I don't know if they're doing this to preoccupy you with this negativity so you wouldn't think about this person that you're crushing on. Or maybe you could have had a dream and you could have said this person's name in a dream, and this Sagittarius could have heard it. So they could be trying to have work done on you so that you think of negative thoughts only and have negative emotions towards this person as well as towards yourself. So they could be really attacking your mental. And we have Justice in the upright. Libra energy again. But if they were doing this to this Virgo energy or a Libra energy, they could be getting justice, or a Libra could be bringing you justice, Pisces, or Virgo justice. This could be karmic justice. So there could be law involved, or maybe you feel you need to get the law involved, Pisces, to balance things out. So you could be going to the justice system and starting a legal dispute against this person or these people because you know what they've been doing. So you could be dealing with a Libra that's a part of the justice system that upholds the law. They could be very honest. They could stand for integrity, because they actually had the ability to learn life lessons. So now they could be standing in their truth, wanting to give karmic justice in the situation for what's been going on unjustly or unjustly. Any more for the sign of Pisces? For Pisces. So you can have a legal dispute against this Sagittarius that you are with. So maybe you're taking them to court, calling for judgment upon this person. After this awakening. And then we have the Fool and the upright. So you could be being freed from this mental pain that was caused, or someone else could be getting freed from this mental pain. But I would say it's you, because the Fool card means you're naive, as well as the Page of Pentacles is naivety as well. So you could be on this fool's journey. You could be taking an adventure, wanting to be freed from this person, from this situation. And that's why you could have gotten the law involved, because you could be an innocent party in all of this. So you could be wanting to travel, do something spontaneous, and have a new beginning. So you could be taking a leap on blind faith. Then we have choice. So this could be in regards to a choice. So you could have made a choice between the two paths that you had, Pisces. You could have Aries in your chart. So you could have started taking action on the choice that you've made. So you could have chose to file something in the courts, go to the justice system about the Sagittarius and these people that's been working together. And then you could have made your choice between the other path, or to go to the other path because you could view the grass is greener, or feel like the grass is greener with the other choice. So on the other side, that's how you feel. And you could be wanting to go to a foreign place So you could be now trying to decide on where you want to go, if you want to stay in the States or travel to somewhere foreign. So you could be alienating yourself at this time. You could be by yourself now that you either no longer have this Sagittarius energy around you or people in your ear. You could just be in solitude right now making this decision. And then we have patience in the reverse. So if this isn't you, this could be a Aries that's wanting to make a choice on a Virgo, or they could be trying to alter your choice if it's to choose a Virgo. So they could be saying that this person is dull at work, they're a failure, they're an overspender, that they're in debt, they're lazy and underqualified. So you could still have people in your ear about this choice. Any more? Well, so we got the Hierophant in the reverse, Taurus energy. So there could be a Taurus that could have been challenging this Virgo's traditions right along with this Aries to try and see if this person was a good choice. They could have been trying to make this person indulge in non-traditional lifestyles and relationships. Or this person once could have indulged in non-traditional lifestyles and relationships, but you could be seeing that they reversed the role. So now they could be very traditional, wanting to live a traditional lifestyle and have a traditional relationship, but they could be getting tested by this Taurus energy as well as the Aries. And they could be still attacking this person, this Taurus energy, as well as this Aries. They could be attacking this person because they could be trying to make this person focus on non-traditional lifestyles and relationships. And this could be the relationships that they are in. So a Taurus and an Aries could be wanting this Virgo to focus on them so that they will indulge in a non-traditional lifestyle with them while being in between or in the middle of their relationships. So these could be people that already have a person, but they want this Virgo to either be on the side, be a side piece or whatever. And because this person is not focusing on them, they could be trying to make this person fail, put this person in a position to where they have to overspend or be in debt. So they could be trying to drain this person of their energy so they would be lazy and not focus on what they've been building as far as self-employment or establishment of a business, trade, or craft. So they could be doing things towards this person to try to make them seem like they're underqualified because they won't indulge in these non-traditional lifestyles and relationships with the Taurus or Aries. Then we got the community in the upright Aries energy again. So this Aries, they could be a leader of a community. So these people could have been happy when they were successful at trying to make this Virgo be viewed as a failure, make them overspend, put them in debt, drain their energy, make it seem like they were underqualified. Hello. These people are part of this community that's been working on this person. This could have made them happy, the fact that they were able to do this. And it would make them even more happy if this person focused on non-traditional lifestyles and relationships, because these people could want this person to be a part of their relationships. So they could want to reunite with this person, celebrate with this person, go to parties with this person. So someone could want to get married to this person after testing this person. Either you, Pisces, if you have Aries in your chart, you could be wanting to get married to this person after seeing their traditions be tested. So maybe you were trying to see if this person was patient. So there could be some sort of event, a wedding, a party, or a family coming together, a community coming together, or this community of people that this Aries is the leader of. They could have just been working together as a team to try and get success off of draining this Virgo energy. Because this could be someone who is a master at their craft. They could be very committed, hardworking, and dedicated. But this community of people could have been draining this person so that they wouldn't be committed or dedicated or as hardworking as they normally are. So they could have pretty much tried to force this Virgo into a non-traditional relationship with someone a part of this community. Could be an Aries or a Taurus. Any more for the sign of Pisces, Spirit? For Pisces, what's the T? Any T? Any more? Any more? Oh. So, yeah, like I said, we got the devil in the upright Capricorn energy again. So this Capricorn could definitely be a part of this community. Now, they could have wanted this Virgo to be a part of this community because this community is tied to the devil. So they could like to indulge in unhealthy things, unhealthy behaviors. These people could be very materialistic, always focusing on their sexual desires. These could be people with mental health issues. They have a lot of secrets, obsessions, very deceptive, very dependent upon other people's energies. So they try to put them in bondage by forcing them into a non-traditional relationship or lifestyle, or both. Because these are people that like to indulge in sex, like to make people powerless, hopeless, and they like to abuse people to be able to do this. So they try to force people to come to the other side, which is the devil's side. So they could have tried to have this Virgo tied to the devil, bonded to the devil. This could be either a sickness, an addiction, or just living a very unhealthy life and having unhealthy attachments. And they feel like if they were able to do this, then this community of people would be happy. But we got the Queen of Swords in a reverse. There could also be an Aquarius that's a part of this community. And they could be overly critical of this person. They could be pessimistic, lacking empathy, very rude and malicious. So they could like to speak very ill of this person as well. So maybe these people speak ill of this person because they could be angry that this person is not wanting to join their community or be a part of their community, living non-traditional lifestyles. So Pisces, you could just be in fear of either what's going to happen because you could know that this person has been getting attacked. And you could feel bad because you were with a Sagittarius that could have been attacking this person right along with these people. Or you could be in fear that if you go to the justice system and let it be known what these people have been doing, that something will happen to you. So if you go and seek help or get help, you feel like you will always have to look over your shoulder. But you could want to give or get someone justice. Well, we're going to say give someone justice by going to the law and letting the law know what's been going on. Then we have backstab. So either you, Pisces, could feel backstabbed by this Sagittarius energy because they could have put you at risk. Now, if you have a child with this person, you could have a Pisces child as well with this Sagittarius. So you could feel backstabbed by this person because you could feel like they put you as well as your child or children in jeopardy, lives in jeopardy, by dealing with these people or involving themselves with these people. So trust was offered and loyalty was assumed, but beneath the surface, betrayal has been brewing. So you could be realizing that this person have been betraying you. If this is people that you know are part of this community, or if you were a part of this community, you can know that people a part of this community have been betraying you because they know that you have a crush on this person and they cannot want you to have this person because they want this person a part of this community. So you could be feeling backstabbed in several ways by several people. So we got party scene. So these could be people that like to indulge in a party life. The vibe is social, the setting is electric, and everyone's playing a role. Some are here to connect. Some just want the spotlight. So like I said, these could be people that like to party a lot. And you could have realized that you were backstabbed by your person, by this Sagittarius, at a party. So maybe while you were on vacation or on a trip, this Sagittarius could have went to a party and they could have backstabbed you at this party with an Aquarius or someone else that's a part of this community. Any more? Any more, Spirit? Now, if they dealt with someone a part of this community, they can now be bonded to whatever this unhealthy attachment is, whether an illness or an addiction. But you could be living the sober life, Pisces. So you could have cut out partying, or this could be someone else. So there could have been people trying to tell you that this person was steady partying, too busy partying, but really they live a sober lifestyle with no distractions or substances to blur the view. What's real is finally visible. From here, better choices are possible. Now, if this was you that used to like to party a lot, you could be cutting this out. You could be now wanting to live a sober lifestyle, or ever since you cut out the intoxicants, you became more awakened. So you could have awakened by living this sober lifestyle, and notice that you've been more tapped into your intuition, getting messages, realizing that you are psychic or you have psychic abilities. So now you could just be seeing things for what they are, and now wanting to make better choices. And then we have making bank. So you could be making bank if you've been making an investment of some sorts. Financial flow is increasing. A new level of wealth, power, and confidence is activating. Or once you cut out the partying, you could realize that you started making more money. And we have X drama. So you could have some X drama going on. The past didn't stay in the past. An old flame is reigniting chaos, stirring up drama, or still has emotional pull. So if you did leave this Sagittarius behind, this could be your ex. And they could just be stirring up a lot of drama because they still have emotions for you, Pisces. But you could see that this person is too focused on partying while you're trying to live a sober lifestyle, change things around, because you could be focused on your money at this time. And then we have hidden agenda. So the ex, they could have a hidden agenda. Not everyone's motives are obvious. This connection comes with fine print and a hidden clause. So they could have had a hidden agenda the whole time because they knew that you were making bank from an investment you've been making or something you've been focused on. It's like dark. Extremely. Oh. What else for my Pisces? For Pisces spirit. So we got envy vibes. So this person could have been very envious of you, Pisces, or envious of someone that you are interested in. Envy wears many faces. Sometimes it shows up as fake support, fake concern, or unsolicited advice. So you could be realizing that whoever this ex is, while you were with them, they could have been giving you fake support, acting like they supported you when really they didn't. They could have just been very envious of how you were able to make money, what you were investing in. They could have tried to act like they cared about you, but really they didn't. They were willing to backstab you. So they could have also been someone that was giving you bad advice. Now, I don't know if you had a friend or you were friends with someone a part of this community, or multiple people are part of this community, but you could realize that they had a hidden agenda the whole time, because they could have been giving you bad advice on how to go about a situation. And that was because they envied you or the situation or the person. So if this was about you making a decision, they could have tried to make you go down the wrong path, or continue to deal with someone that you knew was full of drama, that always wanted you to be in drama, or was always stirring up drama in the background. Then we have live and learn. But you could have lived and learned from dealing with these people, whether friends, family, or this ex-lover. So mistakes were made, but what matters is what's being done differently now. So like I said, you could have left these people alone, or this person alone. Now, I don't know if you were married to this person, and that's why we have the justice card, and you getting the law involved. Maybe you took out a legal dispute to have a divorce with this person if you were married, so you could be divorced or trying to get a divorce, and that's what you could be doing differently now. Or you could just be trying to turn these people in for what they've been doing on trying to force someone to have an unhealthy attachment or be a part of a certain community. So you could be trying to be just and give justice. And we have plot twists. And that could be the plot twist. Who I guess? Oh shit. New info just dropped and it's juicy. Suddenly the dots connect and the real story is showing up. So yeah, that could be the plot twist, Pisces. You having this awakening and being shown what's been going on. Your spirit guide's been coming to you and pretty much putting you deep to what it is. You having a dream about things. Maybe you were seeing things in your dream, being told things in your dream, and that was waking you up to what was really going on, as well as you receiving information in these dreams, or just about someone that you were around, someone you were with. You receiving this news made you make a choice or make a decision. It could have forced you to make this choice so that you could make a change. So maybe people were lying about a person or the situation because they had this hidden agenda, but you could be connecting the dots and realizing what was really going on when it came to either this person or the entire situation, or who you were just dealing with. Maybe you didn't realize who you really were dealing with. Maybe you thought it was someone that wasn't stirring up drama, and you realize they could be the main one that caused a lot of drama, not only in your life but someone else's life that you could have been interested in. Maybe you thought that they would never backstab you. And we have burning bridges. So this person could have definitely burned their bridge with you, or there could be multiple people that burned your bridge, burnt the bridge with you. It's not about closure. It's about cutting ties. Whatever connection existed, it's been torched beyond repair. Excuse me. So you could be numbing out, or this person that burned the bridge with you, this ex of yours, or this could be a friend or family member. They could be numbing out. They could be trying to drink their problems away. They say they've got it under control, but the patterning is starting to show. When life get heavy, their escape route is always chemical. So someone could be heavily in their emotions, drinking a lot, trying to numb away what they are feeling because they know that they burnt this bridge with you, Pisces. And they could be upset with themselves, upset with how the situation went. Maybe they thought it was going to go a totally different way and it didn't go that way. They end up burning the bridge. All right. Let me get some additional messages from my cards. Ooh. All right, shit. And since we got unsent text on the bottom, Pisces, you could be contemplating on whether or not if you want to send someone a text. So you could be typing up messages and deleting them because you could be fearing what someone is going to say, how they're going to respond. So you could be in heavy anxiety at this time because maybe you're not wanting to get rejected from someone you're wanting to reach out to. Come on, cards. Don't do this to me. Don't do it. Black. Alright, let's see. What are the additional messages for my Pisces spirit? So we got Muslim, Pisces. You could be Muslim, or someone that you were dealing with could be Muslim. This could be a friend, family member, someone around you, if not you. Or maybe you're wanting to convert to be Muslim. And then we have maintenance, put cameras in your home. So you could have either had maintenance put cameras in your home, or this Sagittarius that you could have been living with, they could have put cameras in your home to watch you, or you could know that they had this done to someone else. I don't know, someone could have a dirty house, need to clean up. Or you could not want to be around this person because they could be dirty, keep a dirty house. So not only is they a damn backstabber, but they don't like to clean the fuck up. So you could have came home to a dirty house. Pisces. Somebody could be 5'7", whether you or someone else. Any more for the Pisces? So we got twins. So you could either have a twin brother, sister, or this could be about your twin flame. You could be someone's twin, and you could be 5'7". Then we had 2018. So this could be someone that you've known since 2018, or something could have happened to your twin brother or sister in the year of 2018. Then we have Andretti vibes. So you could have recently went to Andretti. If you have a child or children, you could have taken them to Andretti. And then we have go-karts. You could have went go-karting with your children or your child, or you could have just went with someone else on an outing. Then we have hate you but want you to love them. So someone could hate you, Pisces, but they want you to love them. And they could hate you because they are envious of you. This could be a Virgo male that hates you but wants you to love them, or they could feel like this towards your twin flame. So there could be a Virgo male that hates your twin flame, but they want that twin flame to love them. Shaking my head. Then we have working with your family. So these people could have been working with your family, or this Virgo male could have been working with your twin's family. Then we have, they could be a Libra rising sign, whoever your twin is. Shaking my head. They could have had a miscarriage recently, and this could have been with a Virgo male, so they could have gotten pregnant by a Virgo male, but they could have had a miscarriage. Any more? And we have May. So they could have had this miscarriage in the month of May if they were pregnant by this Virgo male. And we have feeling like the weight of the world is on your shoulders. So this could be how you're feeling, Pisces. You could be feeling like the weight of the world is on your shoulders, like you have a lot to deal with. That's why you could be having heavy anxiety, all in your emotions, because a lot could be going on right now. Any more for the fun? So we got popular loner. So you could be a popular loner, or this person could, your twin, this Libra rising sign. And then we have November. So something could have happened in the month of November, or maybe you became this popular loner in the month of November. So you could have alienated yourself in the month of November and just been solo, dolo, living a sober life since November. Or this person could have. Or you could have met this person in the month of November of any year, not knowing they are just a popular loner. Then we have clowning you because you refuse to be an evil person. So people could be clowning you because you refuse to be evil like them towards this person. Or they could have been clowning this popular loner that could be your twin because they refuse to be an evil person like they are. And we have a 10-year sentence. So if the law is getting involved in whatever's been going on, there could be someone or people in general that could be getting a 10-year sentence for what they've been doing towards a Virgo female. This could be the person that they were clowning because they refused to be an evil person that's a popular loner. And then we got toxic Pisces female. So there could be a toxic Pisces female that's also involved, that came up against this Virgo female, that wanted to clown this Virgo female because they didn't want to be evil like them. So whoever this toxic Pisces female is, they could be a part of this community. And then we have feels entitled to your money. So this toxic Pisces female could feel entitled to a Virgo female's money. And this could be why they wanted them struggling. Why they wanted them to have a lack of money and lack of opportunities. Poor financial control. And we have 2013. So this could be someone that they've known since 2013. Or this Pisces female could have been entitled to a Virgo female's money ever since the year of 2013. Or there could be something in regards to some money in the year of 2013 that this Pisces feel entitled to. Maybe there was supposed to be some money given to a Virgo female in the year of 2013. But because this Pisces female who's toxic feel entitled to it, they may have not given it to this person. And we have morning run. So Pisces, you could like to go on morning runs. Ooh. Someone could have been your mistress. You could, and we have sex toys. So you could be wanting to use sex toys on your mistress. Then we have medical attention. You may need medical attention from dealing with a mistress and sex toys. I don't know. Then we have a sports bar. So this could be someone that you met at a sports bar that you turned into your mistress. But you could be needing medical attention after dealing with this person. And we have one sports game. So you could have went to a sports bar to watch a game. Or you could have went to the sports bar because a game was won. So your team could have won a game and you wanted to celebrate. So you could have went out to a sports bar, met someone at the sports bar while you were still in a relationship and made this person your mistress. But like I said, after dealing with this person, you may need to seek medical attention. Then we got corrupt law officials mad you're exposing the truth, wants to punish you. So these corrupt officials could be mad that you're exposing the truth, or that someone else is exposing the truth, and they may want to punish you or that person. And they could have been putting this person or you through a lot of spiritual warfare because you're exposing the truth, or this person is exposing the truth. So they could have been attacking you heavily, Pisces. That's why you could be in a lot of mental pain, like I said. And they could have been attacking this other person as well, putting them through a lot of spiritual warfare because they were mad that you were exposing the truth. Then we have pretty feet. So someone can have pretty feet. Maybe they put spiritual warfare on this person's feet because this person's feet is pretty. So they could have tried to attack someone's feet, how their feet look. That's sad. Then we have trying to break into people's vehicles. So you got corrupt officials that could have been trying to break into people's vehicles to do something or get something. And because the truth was being exposed about this, they could be wanting to punish you or punish this person that's been exposing this information. And we got forever love. So this could be your forever love that they've been trying to do this to, Pisces. Then we have made. So you could have it made, Pisces, or you could have it made. Someone's name could be Sasha. And we have the color purple. So you could have recently watched the color purple, or your favorite color could be purple, Pisces. And we have a toxic Scorpio female. Could be involved in this situation. Or you could be a toxic Scorpio female's forever love. And we have insurance fraud. So this could all have to do with insurance fraud that was going on behind the scenes. And then we have a toxic Capricorn male that's out here that could have been doing this insurance fraud. And that's why they wanted someone bonded to the devil, bonded to an illness or an addiction, an unhealthy attachment. Then we have triggered by you just being you. So there could have been people triggered by you just being you, Pisces, or this person. Any more? And we have claims they are not a player but crush a lot. So this could be you, Pisces, since this is the crush card. So you could claim you are not a player but crush a lot. Any more for my Pisces? For the Pisces. So we got Pisces moon. So someone could have a Pisces moon as well. So you could have a lot of Pisces in your chart. So you could be a Pisces sun and moon, but just have a different rising sign. Excuse me. You could be a musician. Pisces. And you could be good looking. So you could be a good looking musician. Oh my gosh, I need to love those. Oh shit. Why they go down like that? Alright, so we at paying others to keep quiet in regards to what's going on. So there could have been someone paying people to keep quiet about what's been going on. This could be someone that has a pet snake, or you could have a pet snake. This could be a Virgo male that's been paying people to keep quiet in regards to what's going on. Someone named could be Paige. Someone named could be Beasley as well. This could be last names, a part of their name. But whoever Beasley or Paige is, or this Virgo male that's been paying people to keep quiet, they could have or work at a horse stable. Someone's name could be Harrison that's involved in this. And this could all have to do with insurance fraud. Then we have loves you more than you know. So someone could love you more than you know, Pisces, or you could love someone more than they know. Someone could be from California, or you could have recently traveled to California. Any more? Then we have heavily burdened. So you could be heavily burdened, or someone that you know from California, they could be heavily burdened at this time. Maybe they love you more than you know, but you may not love them the same. And then we have cookout. You could have recently went to a cookout. You could be wanting a cookout. And we have worked on self. So someone could have worked on themselves, or you could have worked on yourself, Pisces. Like I said, if you were someone who used to like the party scene, you could have turned over a new leaf and decided to live a sober life. So you may only drink occasionally or something like that. But you could be now wanting to be sober, because you realize that you're more awakened. You're able to listen to your intuition more when you are free from distractions and substances. And we have long-haired men. So you can have long hair, or there could be someone who has long hair that could have worked on themselves. This could be someone that you know. Any more for the sign of Pisces. For the sign of Pisces. So we got overeating. So you could be overeating, Pisces. You could be overeating because of a breakup. So like I said, if it was a hard decision for you, you felt like it was a painful decision, because that could be a big change, because you could have been with someone for a long time. And the fact that you were backstabbed and betrayed by this person could have just put you in a depressive state to where you were overeating. Then we have wanting to hold you. So someone could be wanting to hold you, Pisces, or you could be wanting to hold someone else. And we have staying focused. So you could be staying focused at this time, staying focused on this person that you're wanting to hold, or you could be staying focused on your money, or you could be seeing that this person that you're wanting to hold is staying focused at this time. You could want them to be yours, or they could want you to be theirs. Or you could be asking this person, be mine. Then we have things embarrassing you will make you shut up. They know you're exposing the truth about them. So back to these community of people that work together against someone to try to do insurance fraud. They could think that embarrassing this person will make them shut up, because they know that this person is actually exposing the truth about what's been going on, what they've been trying to do in regards to trying to have them begging for change. So they could have been consistently and constantly trying to attack this person's finances, like I said, on a routine, because they didn't want this person to have any money or anything, so that they could force them to be a part of this community. And we have father figure. So someone could be a father figure, or you could be a father figure, Pisces. Any more? Any more for the Pisces? Any more, plenty more. What's the tea? So we got late nights at the office. So if you work in the office settings, you could have spending late nights at this office, really focused on your work, because this could be how you been able to make bank. So you could have been making a lot of money because of these overtime hours, these late nights at the office. Or you could have been staying late at the office to not only make more money, but because you are planning a wedding. And then we have bear pong. So you could have recently played bear pong while planning this wedding. Or you could have been around a father figure, could be a friend, or this could be your father that you could have been planning a wedding with. And you guys could have been playing bear pong together after coming from the buffet. So you could have recently went out to a buffet, had some buffet vibes going. Let's get some additional. What else comes out for the Pisces? Any more? Yep. So we got cuffing season. So you could be trying to cuff somebody, Pisces. You could be single and ready to mingle, feeling like you're ready for a relationship, and you could be on the hunt. You could be wanting to wine and dine someone, court someone, consistently date them, because you could have romantic feelings for them and be very passionate for them. Or you could have had good passion with this person, Pisces. This could be someone that you want to be your new boo. your new love. You could be learning from each other. So this person could be learning from you and you could be learning from them, or you know that this will be a relationship, a connection to where you guys could learn from each other, because you both could be very intuitive. You both could be psychic or into spirituality, or just hold a lot of knowledge and wisdom that you could bounce off of each other. This could also be a very flirtatious connections because of how you guys feel towards each other. So you guys are going to be flirting with each other a lot. Always touchy feely, kissy kissy. Then we have skirt. So if this is someone that you've known before, Pisces, things just didn't get off the ground with this person. Like, this could have just been someone that you had passion with, but you could have not actually dated this person, really experienced a relationship with this person. So you could have been running away from this person because you could have had deep passion for this person or romantic feelings that you couldn't understand. So you could have tried to escape these feelings, escape this person, or this could just be you escaping a situation with someone else that you realize was a backstabber in your life. And we have brick wall. So someone could be feeling like they're hitting a brick wall with you, or you could feel like you're hitting a brick wall with someone else because they have their defenses up. They could be very guarded and hard to reach. So maybe you've been trying to reach out to this person, but it could be hard to reach them. I don't know if you're blocked or you just cannot find them. Then we have graduation day. So you could be leveling up because you learned your lessons when being guarded towards someone or trying to use defense mechanisms. Or you could have learned your lesson when it came to certain people that you were dealing with, certain things that you were doing. So you could have acquired some wisdom, especially after you awakening and now listening to your intuition more, allowing yourself to be guided, hearing the messages and taking heed to what you're being told when it comes to your downloads. Any more for the sign of Pisces? Pisces. Pisces. Any more. What's the tea? What's the tea, Spirit? What's the tea? So we got ghosts. So someone could have ghosted you because they learned their lesson, or you could have ghosted someone, did a disappearing act, but this could have been all to focus on yourself, or this person could have done this to focus on themselves because they learned the lesson when dealing with you. If this was someone that you dealt with in a relationship. And we have bye, Felicia. So someone could be peacing out, saying thank you next, leaving and not caring. This could be you if you're leaving another situation, just wanting to ghost this person. So now you can no longer want to be with someone and you cannot be caring anymore. This could be someone that you actually cared a lot about, but because you realize that this person has been backstabbing you, you could no longer have any feelings for this person, no longer care about this person, care to have a connection with this person. So this could be this ex that's been stirring up a lot of drama that you were saying bye, Felicia, to. But they could be fed up because, like I said, things could have not gone the way they wanted them to go. So they could be over it, not having it, not trying to let you leave, or trying to stir up drama in the background because They don't want you moving on, so they could be very frustrated. And we have love bombing. They could be trying to love bomb you even though they know they burnt the bridge with you, Pisces. So they could be trying to be overly attentive, shower you with affection, but that's just to get what they want out of the situation. I'm going to get a few more, and we're going to end this out. Sorry, y'all. I don't know why my nose get like that when the freak I'm doing a read. It's only when I'm doing a read. It's like I be getting cleared. All right, any more for the Pisces? For the Pisces. All right, so we got moments. Think of a special moment that brought you and your partner a lot of joy. Then we have union. The union of divine soul counterparts is a miraculous event that begins when you least expect it. So things could be taken off when you least expect it, Pisces. Like I said, you could be dealing with a twin. Cupid. Love is in the air when Cupid is around. And then we have connection. Your connection is eternal and unbreakable. So you could really have a deep connection with someone, Pisces. And this could be why you be crushing so hard. Any more for the sign of Pisces? So we got clarity. So, like I said, your intuition could be getting strong. You could be getting clarity. Take a moment to think about your situation to figure it out. Like I said, you could be in this time of making decisions, trying to choose what path to go down, where you want to go. If you're wanting to move or travel out of the states or stay in the states, you could just be trying to figure out how you want to do things, when you want to do things, where you want to go, and everything of that sort. Then we have spirit. So you could definitely be being guided by spirit, as well as your spirit is about to be sublimated. So you will be uplifted. You will be guided, leaded down the right direction. Any more for the sun? Pisces, Pisces. Any more? Plenty more. What's the tea? What's the tea? And we got accept. Be prepared to accept what fate has in store for you, Pisces. And we have yes. Trust your intuition. So you could be being guided to do something, say something, go towards someone or somewhere, and your intuition is correct. Whatever your intuition have been telling you, whatever you've been dreaming about or who you've been dreaming about, yes, Pisces, your intuition is correct. Then we have value. Focus on things of value at this time. So you could be focusing on your investments, things you want to invest in, what you want to invest in. You could be focusing on that. You could be focusing on your children, your money. And then we have acceleration. Speed up and chase the results that you want. So you may be wanting something to happen, Pisces, and Spirit is telling you, go ahead and chase those results. You're not going to get the results if you just sit there and not do anything. Speed up the process, because if you just sit there and think that things are going to come to you, you may not get what you want when you want, or the result that you want. So to speed things up, you got to go and chase the results that you want, Pisces. take action. Any more for the sign of Pisces? So we have betrayed. So you definitely was betrayed in a situation. Someone close to you is preying on your downfall. Beware. So like I said, you could have had friends, family members, or this lover of yours that you were with, this Sagittarius, that could have betrayed you because they were preying on your downfall, because they were envious of you. And then we have cutting through the BS. So you could be a truth teller, or you could be guided towards a truth teller, or you could be watching this truth teller, someone that's head over heart, confident, and analytical. So you could be seeing that someone is cutting through BS. They could have once been a lost girl looking for a way out, seeking help. They could have had a troubled past. They could have been a troubled teen. And they could have been betrayed since a teen as well. Any more for the sign of Pisces? Then we have make or break. So either you or this person that you're dealing with or wanting to deal with, they could have needed to make a choice on whether if they were going to give up or boss up in a situation, because like I said, this person was being heavily attacked. There was people trying to really take this person down, really put them in a bad place as far as their money and as far as an insurance fraud that they were doing against this person. So whether if they no longer wanted this person here, or to just take some money that they were supposed to have, that these people felt entitled to, this could have really broke this person, or it could have made them. So you could be seeing them actually boss up, because they could be this truth teller cutting through the BS. So they chose to make the best out of this situation, stand in their confidence. And then we have ancestral protection. So you and this person could be receiving ancestral protection from the psychic attacks that you guys been going through when it came to this community of people trying to attack you guys. So y'all could be getting shielded and protected, and blockages could be getting cleared away at this time. These shamans could be blocked from accessing you guys' gifts and healing abilities, because like I said, you both could be um, psychic or have psychic abilities, healing abilities, some sort of gifts. Any more for the sign of Pisces? Any more? Whoa. So we got new ideas. So you could be getting a new idea, Pisces, when it comes to something that you want to do, or someone that you want to connect with, or how to connect with this person. And you could be starting a new project, or this person could be starting a new project, a business idea, having an epiphany. They could be breaking free from these attacks, from these people that betrayed them, as well as you. You guys could both be breaking free from whatever it is that could have broke you guys, freed from bondage, mind, body, and soul, breaking the chains. This could be a high priestess that you are dealing with, Pisces, that is cutting through this BS, this truth teller. They could be intuitive, like I said, just like you, Pisces, intuitive, receiving downloads straight from the source. And then we got celestial alignment, starseed activation. So like I said, if you went through an awakening, Pisces, and realized that you had some psychic gifts as well, and that you were receiving downloads in your dreams, you could be getting activated. Your starseed could be being activated. Hello. Or this person's could have been, and they could be realizing that they are this high priestess. And then we have soul family. So this person could be a part of your soul family, Pisces. So you could be embracing this person, wanting to connect with this person, uplift this person. And then we have Fuego. So this could be someone that you have chemistry with, had intense passion with, and have intense passion for. So things could be heating up when it comes to you guys because of how intense things are, how the chemistry is between the two of you. But yeah, Pisces, that was your reading. I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope y'all have a good day. Like I said, anybody wanting a personal reading, have any questions, or want a vent session, that information is in the description section. Or how to donate is also in the description section and will be greatly appreciated. But yeah, hope y'all have a good rest of the day. Deuces, I holla, holla.